Yo, what's going on, guys? Kieran from Gen Z Finance here. It has been a couple of days since my last video. Sorry, guys. I have just been a little bit busy with my job and I've been trying to keep up with many companies' Q2 earning releases. Now, let's dive into Nordic American Tankers, ticker symbol NAT. So, NAT has just released their earnings report from the first half and second quarter ending June 30th, 2020. NAT completely crushed earnings this quarter, guys. Net income coming in at $49.1 million, up 24% from their previous quarter of $39.5 million. Analyst EPS estimates for Nordic American Tankers were 28 cents per share, and NAT broke this estimate with a staggering 33 cents per share. This is phenomenal news for any NAT stockholder, right? What else could you ask for? You can guess the stock began an uptrend. No, it did not. The stock dropped about 30 cents after earnings, which is astounding. This tends to usually happen after earnings. Whether a stock does well or performs poorly, nobody can predict the short term. But if the company is still able to produce these numbers and increase their dividend, the stock should begin an uptrend, following an oil tanker supercycle that is going to hit in the near future. So, why am I so bullish on oil tankers still? NAT has 23 Suez Max tankers. NAT is charging $48,400 per day per ship. In the previous quarter, the rates were $44,100 per day per ship. Now, can NAT sustain these numbers? NAT states that this year and next year are going to be the best, guys, the best years in the history of Nordic American Tankers. NAT is set up for success for the rest of 2020 and 2021. They state that dividends are NAT's priority for their shareholders. The Q2 cash dividend declared is 20 cents per share and is actually an increase from 14 cents in the previous quarter. The payment of this dividend will be on September 4th, 2020, a day after my birthday. And I am holding 600 shares of NAT, so I'm looking forward to this nice dividend for sure. The dividends that NAT pay will be a reflection of their earnings each quarter, so we should be looking forward to an increased dividend following Q3. Now, something that was brought to my attention here, the world economy and the tanker market. What is good for the world economy and world trade is positive for the crude oil tanker business. A low oil price is good for the world economy and works as a stimulus for recovery after that last few months of virus lockdowns. We see encouraging signals of improved Asian economies, boding well for the world economy and the tanker markets going forward. The ordering activity for new ships is muted, and the order book in percent of the existing tanker fleet has not been lower in decades. This is one of the main reasons for the good tanker market we have seen this year and for our long-term optimism. So that being said, the demand for oil tankers are extremely high right now, and the world needs way more ships to sustain the oil surplus, which will make NAT's demand increase. This is really good news for NAT moving forward because ships like the Suez Max can't be built overnight. People seem to be oblivious to CEO stock purchases. Nordic American Tankers CEO purchases 50,000 shares on July 2nd, 2020 for $4.08 per share. Nobody reacts to this, and today, Mr. Alexander Hansen buys 55,000 shares in NAT for $4.34. Alexander Hansen is a director of the board of NAT. Guys, when the management of a company is purchasing its own stock, it is usually a green light to buy if the information presented here isn't already enough. The company's earnings have grown 300% year over year and are continuing to grow. So NAT's strategy moving forward is built on expanding and maintaining a homogeneous and top quality fleet, leveraging on our industry network and close customer relationships with major oil companies. Employment of our ships with major oil companies is a priority. A strong balance sheet combined with a homogeneous fleet and economies of scale is giving a low cash break-even level, enabling NAT to distribute free cash flow to our shareholders. This strategy will be positive in a strong tanker market. In an improved market, higher dividends can be expected. That is key, guys. Higher dividends can be expected. Our dividend policy should continue to enable us to achieve a competitive cash yield. Our fleet of 23 more or less identical vessels is a special feature of NAT that is particularly valuable to our customers. NAT is firmly committed to protecting its underlying earnings and dividend potential. We shall safeguard and further strengthen this position in a deliberate, predictable, and transparent way. So guys, this company's future is looking very promising for the years to come. That being said, guys, in my opinion, NAT is a screaming buy. And I want to buy more shares, but I won't be buying more shares due to risk management. I got to stay well diversified. I'm not going to be putting all my wealth into one company. I already have about 30% of my wealth in NAT because I believe in this company so much. So that being said, guys, if you want to see more stock market related videos like this one, make sure you guys do like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day.